Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Shemarie. Today I'll be doing a book unhaul. So if you've been following my channel for the past couple of weeks, you know that I've been recently filming a lot of book haul videos, but now it's time for me to do an unhaul. I feel like I have a shit ton of ARCs just sitting there and they've just been accumulating dust from being in my apartment for so long. So I'm doing an unhaul. I'm going to do a bunch of little libraries, and I like to do this at different neighborhoods because I don't have often a chance to go to different neighborhoods in LA. So I'm actually right now in the Fairfax, like West Hollywood area, and I'm at a little free library right now. So we'll just be dumping these books. I have 3 giant bags, by the way, like giant bags. And the way how I kind of foresee myself doing this for the next hour or two is show you guys which 10 books and then go to the little free libraries until I give away all 10 books and then do another 10 and then vice versa, and then continue and so forth, whatever. The reason I'm doing like this is because not every little free library is big enough to have all 10 books, so I might have to go to 2 or even 3 of them to kind of get rid of all the books or give away. I don't want to say get rid of, that sounds like terrible. But point is though, like, I'll show you 10 books, go to the little free libraries, and then have another 10 books, etc., and then that pattern will continue. Also, before I forget, there is a giveaway. I am giving away 6 books. I will mention more of my details later on in the video, so definitely stay tuned for that. But I will be giving away books along with all my unhauls. So anyways, this day is going to be a lot of stuff in general. So that being said, let's get started with this because I have so many books to get rid of, so I don't want to keep this too long. But the first one I want to give away is What I Want You to See by Catherine Linka. This is an ARC that I read this. I think I read this on audiobook and I enjoyed it, but not enough to keep it, so I will be unhauling this. I'm also unhauling The Beekeeper of Aleppo by Christy Lefteri. I tried reading it, DNF'd it. I'm also going to be unhauling Chosen by Kirsten White. I just read the first one recently and I didn't care that much for it, so I'll be giving away the sequel. Next book I'll be unhauling is Battle of the Linguist Mages by Scotto Moore. I actually listened to an audiobook recently and I actually enjoyed it, but I don't love it enough for me to actually keep the book. Then I'm unhauling The Last Human by Lee Bacon. I think I DNF'd this book. Also unhauling The Last Confession of Autumn Casterly. This one is by Meredith Tate. This is one that I listened on audiobook, I think, and it was okay. Next book is Even If I Fall by Abigail Johnson. This book, I think I DNF'd it, or maybe I finished it. This was a really long time ago. Another one is A Match Made in Mehendi by Nadini Bajpai. This one I enjoyed. This is very cute, but probably will not keep it. Then next one is Cry Pilot by Joel Dane. This one, I think I DNF'd this one. It was just okay. And the last book right now for the first stack of 10 is The Age of Light by Whitney Scherer. This was one that I DNF'd. I just did not really care too much for it. So anyways, these are 10 books. I'll be going to the little free library right there and I'll be dropping them off. Okay, so I haven't fully given away all 10 books of the original one, but the one I'm at right now has more space. It looks like there's more space, so I'm going to go through my next 10, and then that way I have more books to give this one. The first one, honestly, was so small, and I don't know why that area was super smelly. I got in my car, and I was like, whoa. But that being said, I only put 1 book in that one because it was very small. Anyways, next 10 books I'm going to unhaul is Shadow of the Gods. I DNF'd this one. I really wanted to like this one, but couldn't get into it. Like, I got to a couple chapters and I was like, this is not it. My Eyes Are Up Here by Laura Zimmerman. I did read this on audiobook. It was okay. Then I have Girl from Nowhere by Tiffany Rosenhan. This book, I don't remember. I think I might have just listened to an audiobook. And then I'm unhauling All Signs Point to Yes by Anthology. I think this one I just listened to an audiobook. Then I have At the End of Everything by Mary Nijkamp. This one I thought was okay. Yeah, I don't remember much about this one, to be honest. Then I'm unhauling Look by Zan Romanoff. This one I think I just DNF'd this one, or I listened to an audiobook. This one is Been There, Marry That by Gigi Levangie. This one I think I DNF'd. Like, it wasn't that interesting. And then I have Finding Normal by Alexa Tousley-Reed. This one I believe I DNF'd. This is the cover, by the way. The last book on here, or the 10th book, is The Wife App by Carolyn Mackler. I actually enjoyed this book, but I listened to an audiobook, so I will not be keeping a physical copy of this one. But anyways, back to the little free libraries. I'm back with 10 more because the last one was so much space. It was great. Like, I really stuffed that in. I went back in there twice because I was like, I need to have more books. So anyways, the next 10 books I'll be unhauling is To Tell You the Truth by Gilly McGillen. I listened to an audiobook, I believe. Then I have The Mercies by Kieran Millwood Hargrave. I DNF'd this one, unfortunately. Then There Will Come a Darkness by Katie Rose Poole. Okay, I had so much hype for this book. I read it recently and was very disappointed. Like, I did not even want to continue with the rest of the series, so super disappointed in that one. Next one over here is Minor Prophets by Jimmy Kaholius. This one I just DNF'd, or I looked at it and I was like, I'm not even interested in it. Then I have After Dark with Roxy Clark by Brooke Lauren Davis. Yeah, this was, I'm not a fan of this one. Then Melt With You by Jennifer Dugan. This one actually was really cute, but not enough for me to keep it. Honestly, to be fair, I tend to read books and then I give it away. Like, I'm not really a big hoarder for books. I rarely keep books. I only keep like 5-star reads or ones that I will reread if it's like a series that I adore and there's like more books coming out, and then I will keep it so I can reread it when the next book comes out, kind of situation. So even though if I enjoy books, I will I will give it away at some point, like either sell them or unhaul it. Then I have The Heartbreak Bakery by A.R. Capetta. This one I also finished. It was cute. Next one is Too Good to Be Real by Melanie Johnson. This one I listened to an audiobook as well. The last 2 books for the next 10 is East Coast Girls by Carrie Kletter. This one I think I finished it. It was okay. Then I read Joe and Laurie. This one I DNF'd. I remember not liking this one, so very disappointed overall. But I am on my second bag now, so very exciting. But yeah, anyways, heading to the next little free libraries over there. I just wonder, it doesn't look like there's a lot of space, so I'm just gonna bring 3 for now, and then we'll see if there's more space for me to bring more. We'll see. I'm sure a lot of you guys were very excited for this giveaway part, so let's just start with the giveaway details. So there'll be 2 winners, and each winner will receive 3 books. These are ARCs that I got extra, dupes that I got from ALA, so I'm going to give them away. So they're all unreleased, or either just released or unreleased, and then there are 2 questions to answer. You can either choose one or the other, or both, whatever you feel like it. The first question is, out of all the books I unhauled today, which one do you think deserves a second chance? So either I didn't like it, or I DNF'd it, or whatever the reason why I'm unhauling the book now. Let me know down below which one of those are you like, Stephanie, give it another shot, it's really good, etc. Or you can answer question number 2, which is what you're currently reading. So let me know down below, because I am currently reading The Familiar with Leigh Bardugo, and I just picked it up this morning, so I have not read a single page yet, but that's what I'm reading because my book club is actually this Saturday and I need this week to read it. I should have started last week, to be honest, but I've just been a little behind on my reading. But yeah, those are the 2 questions. Answer one or the other, or both, whichever you feel like it, and then I will pick 2 winners from the comment section, and then in the comment too, let me know which one of the 6 books you want. That way when I get it later, or when I pick the winners later, at least there's 1 book that you want from the 6, and then the other 2 will be mystery books. Well, not mystery books, but they'll be like random from this pile. So these are the 6 books I'll be giving away. The first one is The Second Tide's The Charm by Chandra Bloomberg. Then I also am going to give away The Last Blood Carver by Vanessa Lee. This is an ARC. And then I have The Unfinished by Cheryl Isaacs. And then I also have Blood Justice by Terry Benton Walker. This is a dupe that I got from the publisher themselves. And then I also have Foul Days by Genoviva Dimova. This is also an ARC dupe from the publishers. And the last one I have is this one, 12th Night by Alexine Farrell Fulmuth. These are the 6 books that I'll be giving away. So once again, answer one of the 2 questions or both. And then in the comments, in the same comments, make sure that you also include 1 out of these 6 that you want. That way when I pick it later, I'll at least have 1 guaranteed that you want. And then the other 2 will be something in this pile. I hope that makes sense. I feel like that's pretty clear, but giveaway will end at the end of this month because I think I'm not going to get this video out until next week, so it'll end on July 31st. So let me know in the comments and good luck to everyone. But these are all really highly anticipated. Actually, I feel like the most highly anticipated might actually be this one over here. Just because that one is by Olivia Blake. But I think there are some solid choices here overall. So okay, I'm at my next little free library, but this one also seems to have a bunch of space in there, so I will be doing my next 10 because I only have 3 books that didn't fit in the last one. So next book I'm hauling is Bare Necessity by James Goldborn. This one I don't really remember too much about it. I think I DNF'd it, or I thought it was okay. Then I have The Perfect Plan by Brian Reardon. This one I DNF'd. Like, I was not interested in it. And then I have The Deserter by Nelson DeMille, Alex DeMille. Yeah, I DNF'd this one. Then I have The Last Train to London, which I really wanted to like, but I DNF'd this one. And then I have Nothing But Blackened Teeth by Cassandra Khaw. This one I did not like it. I read it really quickly and I was like, this is terrible. Then I have Why We Fly by Kimberly Jones and Gilly Siegel. Why do I feel like I don't even recognize this book? I don't recognize this cover, so I don't know about this one, but most likely DNF'd it or listened to an audiobook and that was okay. Then I have This Light Between Us by Andrew Fukuda. This one I actually really enjoyed. Like, I actually really like this one. And then I have First Cut by Judy Melinek and TJ Mitchell. This one I believe I DNF'd. Like, it sounded really cool. It's about like surgeon and like a thriller and like something about like bodies on her autopsy table, and it sounded really good, but I remember just being like very let down by it. Then I have The Stars Did Wonder Darkling by Colin Malloy. This one I remember being meh, I think. I don't remember much about that one, to be honest. And then I read The Dead Queen's Club by Hannah Capin. This one I really wanted to like, but I think I ended up DNFing it. Like, it sounded really good, but then the execution was not it. So anyways, off to my next one. Okay, so I'm on my next one. I don't know why it looks so lopsided, even though I'm not really lopsided. Whatever. Last one was great. It was so big. It was probably one of the most best kept ones. There was actually someone there when I got there, kind of like maintaining it or something. I don't know what he was doing, but he was like cleaning or something. Anyways, I have my next 10 because I dropped off all my 10, all the books I had in that one. So let's go on with the next 10. So I have A Foul is Fair by Hannah Capin. This book I don't remember. Then I have Salvation Day by Callie Wallace. I DNF'd this one. I really did not like this one. Oh wow, the next one was one I was so hyped for, and then I read it and I was disappointed. And that is The Snakes by Sadie Jones. Like, I really wanted to like this one. Then I have Here There Are Monsters by Emelinda Barabee. This one was okay, I think. Light Over London by Julia Kelly. I really wanted to like this one as well, but DNF'd it. Another DNF was The Black Swan of Paris by Karen Robards. Honestly, like, historical fiction has just not been my thing recently. And it's not like I don't like historical fiction. I just feel like it just it takes so much to get into it, and then by that point I like already lost interest, you know what I mean? Like it just takes, I don't know. And then I have a couple more books here. Oh my god. Okay, History of Wild Places by Shea Earnshaw. I definitely like this more than I like other Shea books. Like there's one or two that was really popular and I thought it was okay. Anyways, then I have The Wilder Woman by Ruth M.E. Lang. This one actually came out like somewhat recently, but yeah, this one was pretty good. Then I have Jodi Picoult, A Spark of Light. I enjoyed this one. I really do like her as an author. And then I have The Glittering Hour by Iona Gray. This one I DNF'd. Like I said, historical fiction is just not my thing. But anyways, I'm on my next one. It looks fairly empty, so I can unhaul quite a number of books here, I think. I hope, because I've been at this for like an hour and a half now. It's almost 10, and I started early today. Like I left at like a little after 8. So, I don't know. I'm getting kind of tired and kind of hungry. I still have a good number of books left. So, let's get going, and hopefully we can finish it somewhat soon, because I am hungry and I want to get food soon. All right, I'm on my next one. The last one also had a lot of space in there, so let's get moving. I have maybe like 20 books left. So anyways, my next 10. First one is It's All in How You Fall by Sarah Henning. This is actually really cute. I liked it. Then I have, Nothing More to Tell by Karen M. McManus. I believe this is like book 2 of the One of Us is Dead or One of Us is Lying book. This one, okay, the first one was great. The second one was less so, unfortunately. So kind of sad about that. But I feel like she was trying to like squeeze out more stories than was really needed. So that was unfortunate. And then I have Tidy Ending by Joanna Cannon. This book I think I DNF'd. Oh, this next one was one that everyone was so excited for. So I remember I got this at like Book Expo like a couple years back in New York City. And was it New York City? I feel like it was in New York City. Either way though, it was a couple years ago. I thought it was gonna be really good. It was not good. That's Summer Sons by Lee Mandello. Super disappointed with that one. Then I also have The Boy in the Keyhole by Stephen Gills. This one DNF'd. Next one is Keep My Heart in San Francisco by Amelia Diane Coombs. This one was okay, I guess. Then I have The Better Liar by Tannen Jones. This was okay. I don't remember much about that one. I also have The Kingdoms of Savannah by Georgie Dawes Green. This one I DNF'd. I don't know, the cover looked really cool, but was not a fan. Next one is Beyond That, The Sea by Laura Spence Ash. I swear there's another book that's like a similar title, but yeah, was not a fan of this one either. And the last one over here is Things We Do in the Dark by Jennifer Heller. Did I read this book? Did I DNF it? I don't even know. Like, this was such a long time ago. All right, I'm actually going to do more in this one right now, the one that's blue. I just put some books in because there's so much space left and I want to give more. So also because I want to go get food soon. Anyways, I have Cold Storage by David Coop. This one I DNF'd. Then I have The 10th Girl by Sarah Faring. This one, I think I DNF'd it because I thought it was not that good. Then I have Lisa Jewell, The Family Upstairs. Honestly, after reading Then She Was Gone, every single book I've read from her has been kind of disappointing. So yeah, that's all I can say for that one. I also have All I Want by Darcy Bell. This one was, I don't remember much about this one. I also have Someone Knows by Lisa Scottoline. This one I DNF'd, I believe. Then next one is Stone Cold Fox by Rachel Kohler Croft. This one, I think I DNF'd this one. The next one over here is Exit Strategy by Jen Donna. This one, I believe I didn't even pick up, like it didn't seem interesting to me. I also have Leech by Hiron Enes. This one was okay. I think it was okay. I also have My Fate According to the Butterfly by Gail Villanueva. This one was, I think this was like way too magical realism for me. And then over here I have Stateless by Elizabeth Wine. This was one that was a historical fiction, and I think I DNF'd it or something. This was so long ago, I don't remember. This was like, oh, this is not that long ago. It was like a year ago. What the heck? Yeah, I was not that interested in this one, unfortunately. So these are my next stack here. Okay, so I just have 7 left, which is awesome. I think I'm gonna put some in this one and then go to one last one after this, because it looked very small and I don't know how many books I can fit in there, so I might as well just do like half. And anyways, the last 7 books I'm going to be unhauling for today is The Banned Bookshop of Maggie Banks. This one is by Shauna Robinson. This is the one that I mentioned earlier. I was like, I read some books about bookshops, disappointed by. This is the one, guys. I DNF'd that one. And then I also have The Strangers by Margaret Peterson Haddock. I think this was interesting, but it wasn't interesting for me to continue on the series. And then the next one over here is Castor by Elsie Chapman. This one seemed really promising. It's like magic, and I think I read it and I thought it was just okay. The next one over here is Never Been Kissed by Timothy Janowski. And I also have You're a Mean One, Matthew Prince. I don't know, these were just okay for me. Next one over here is Nubia by Omar Epps. I don't know, this one was just meh as well. And the last and final book I have that I'm hauling today is Find Him Where You Left Him Dead by Kristen Simmons. This one actually was kind of recently. Did I just DNF it or something? I don't even know. Or maybe I had a dupe for this one. I don't remember. But anyways, these are the last books. I'm going to curate this one to young adult because I believe they mentioned that this one is actually right next to a high school. So it's mostly the young adult books. So I will have these 4, and then I will leave the rest, the last 3, in the other one. So 4 that I'll be bringing. And it's right over there, if you can see it. Okay, so I think my camera just told me that I'm done for the day, because it literally, like, you see the clip, but my camera just like fell to the side. So super fun. But yeah, those are it. Those are all the books I have to donate. I don't even know how many I donated today. Probably like 50 or 60 books, I feel like, which is amazing. I was kind of just being like, maybe I just donate 1 or 2 bags and then I'll just bring the last bag to my local library and just drop it off there. But I was actually having a lot of fun just exploring the different little free libraries and see how different they are. Some of them honestly are kind of sketch, like, not gonna lie, there was like bugs in them and I was like, but you know, like, they can still like freeze the books and stuff and to get rid of any like bugs and stuff. But I was just like, why is it like this? So yeah, be careful when you go to little free libraries, guys. You can get bugs from there, because I definitely saw like 2 bugs in 2 different ones, and obviously I had like hand sanitizer, just I was like scrubbing them away. So love that. So anyway, that's all to say for this video. Let me know down below if you entered the giveaway, and if you have, amazing, hopefully you win. Good luck to everyone. But that's all to say for this video. But as always, if you do like this video, please do give me a thumbs up. It really does help out my channel. And if you'd like to see more content of me, please don't hesitate to subscribe down below, as well as hit the notification bell. And as always, don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.